I feel like I can't even wander around or sit on this floor for longer than a turn or two before needing statue form up. Definitely the exploring part, seeing as how we popped around a corner and lost over half of our health to a single snake marksman, so not ideal, shall we say. But here's Snake 4. Finally, blinking scroll. Give it to me straight, Doctor. And I'll buy all of these ID scrolls. I do actually need more teleportation. No, actually, I'm back up to 4, but I'll still buy them. Still plenty of cash. And let us do a quick inscribe on these Sons of Guns just to make my life easier. Add R1 lets you do R1 key, and you can just very quickly read exactly what you're going for. That's one of those little changes that I should make to my init file, just so that that's automatically inscribing identify scrolls with that, because it is just such a handy little piece of work. But okie dokie. I'm liking this floor so far. Only 2 enemies, and they were very far fled from one another. More of that, please, and thank you. Okay, we can lead at least just some of you on a bit of a merry goose chase right back to my home turf here. Wonderful. In fact, I even lost one of you. Ah, there you are. Why, hello there. Welcome back. Nice to see you, my friend, and wonderful. Need to be slightly more cautious. In fact, I should not have put that fulminant prism down. We've been doing so well to not make noise. And immediately throw all of that constructive hard work into the garbage, because now everybody with a pulse within the certain radius there is going to be coming for us. But again, maybe this floor is actually weirdly unpopulated for a final floor. But there's our first guardian serpent. That definitely changes things to quite a large extent, honestly, because that's where you truly start to test your mettle. Here in Snake, of course. I'm tempted to even just kind of like just block that entire avenue for now, and let's explore the rest of the zone, you know, where life is sweet, where life is swell, where we can truly be happy in life, even. Keep you poisoned, my friend. I don't know if that's a lethal amount. That should be, though. In fact, let's throw magic darts into the mix while we're at it. Wonderful. And you, my friend, we very well should heal up before encountering. I think we'll be okay, but you never really know how those Anaconda fights are going to go in a character like this. We have 3 blinking scrolls? Oh my gosh. To what do I owe this pleasure? Okay, and that's the whole floor. So, time to deal with our guardian friend here. Hopefully there aren't too many folks around for you to pull from. Or that honestly works great too. Yeah, if you just come and die. First things first, love to see it. And use that nice little hook corner there to abuse the polearm mechanics on our new friends. Not too shabby. And otherwise, yeah, this is going to be a bit of an interesting one. You know, that's the one thing about guardian serpents, is they're not thinking about the irradiation at the end of the day here. Never can forget about the irradiation. Well, okay, that's a decent chunk of change, and then what I think we'll actually do is blink. That's not where I wanted to be taken with my blink, but it's not the end of the world. If I cast Fulminant Prism here, everyone and their mother is going to be on their way to say hello. But I was about to say maybe that's okay, and then I got scared. But maybe that's okay. Let's channel magic so that we can keep the sustain going over the course of this encounter. Definitely walk up to our archer friend. And again, walk up to our archer friend. Gosh darn it. There we go. At least, there we go. That time they actually stepped towards us and everything. So if I leave my transformation, we'll take 138 max damage hit. Oh, mostly not poison resistant. So the poison spit from this son of a gun could hurt us. So that's another 16 potential damage. Interesting. Let's instead start there. And transformation, just so that I'm fast enough to outgun these fools and get the heck out of dodge real quick. Run away. Beautiful. Not the end of the world there by any stretch of the imagination. And what do you have? Halberd of Protection? Honestly, just kind of embarrassed for you. Probably not the brand you dreamed you'd be taking into glorious combat here. It is what it is. Nice, and I do manage to escape upstairs with this son of a gun. But that's not so nice. Down to 17 health. Oof, oof, oof. Let's make sure I don't accidentally hit a movement key, but we're probably just gonna do a little blinky poo. It's tempting to just cast Blink, and there are very good odds that I get out of this in one piece, but unfortunately, very good odds is not really good enough. So, with that in mind, I think we will just yoink and run in a way that only our 4 kitty claws can. Perfect. So yeah, whenever those sons of guns start chaining their mites on each other, we're still in desperate trouble. I mean, in many ways, we're in desperate trouble in almost every encounter, regardless of how you slice and dice it. But it's even worse than usual, is of course what we mean. There we go. So this stairwell is no longer welcome. This one is still pretty dang fantastic, so let's head here first. Ooh, and we even get just one of you coming my way. To what do I owe the pleasure? That is much more manageable. And rinse and repeat. We could just do the same, if you'd let me go upstairs though. Cool. And perfect. Oh, gotta be careful. Again, I miscast Statue Form. It was not up and running the way my brain thought it was, but not the end of the world. I also get way too used to how fancy I can be with Fulminant Prisms when you normally have your fast cat move speed, by which I just mean that you can place it pretty much anywhere, and you're guaranteed to have the move speed to walk out of the blast radius, providing you can go in any direction, of course. But not so much when you're in statue form, and that would be quite an interesting way to go out after all of this. So let's try to avoid that if at all possible. We'll use Quicksilver just for some good damage on these sons of guns, because I do feel like they're going to be a problem. Beautiful. And it wasn't too expensive to do so. Next, I would like to just drop a few exclusions on these sons of guns, because I prefer not to have to deal with that whatsoever. You, my friend, are such a pain in the rear, though. Okay, I'm just crossing my fingers. No Vajna. No Vajna. No Vajna. Almost should have not said it out loud and just hope for the best here, but I'm sure we'll be just fine. As long as we get no Vajna. And not too shabby for you, my friend. Let's just get back in there. +4 halberd on this son of a gun. Okay, let's play that a little bit more carefully as we get slightly lower in health there. I'm really going fast and loose. Can you tell it's getting a bit later in the evening? Falling into my usual terrible habits here. It's always around this time in the stream, around the 3-hour mark is where I start to do just truly horrendous decision-making antics. Okay, let's let all of you surround me. It's an odd time to go for a risky maneuver like that right after complaining about the fact that my mental acuity is probably lackluster relative to where it needs to be for survival, but that was different, okay? That was a completely different scenario, fully under control, never a single doubt in my mind. And there, I probably should have just gone for the irradiate instead of my fancy pants plan, but here we are, and now I will irradiate you into the next lifetime. Wonderful. Recast statue form. In fact, let's wait for it to pop back up there. My magic, of course. I mean, and not too shabby. Okie dokie. We're definitely getting there. Slowly but surely, we're whittling away at the troops here. So that's nice. That should be okay to get some blast power. Wonderful. And rinse, repeat, all of that good stuff. Oh me, oh my. Actually going quite well. Holy moly. What happened? You kids were doing way too well at resisting my fulminant prisms until just a few seconds ago. Oh, I also went down while still in kitty form. Oops daisies. Let's not do that. Perfect. Finally hitting level 15. It feels like a lifetime. If you manage to save up a lot of your extra cat lives to the point where you're, you know, around like level 13, 14, then you lose them all. Not at the same time, not enough to just bring you down to like level 11, but you know, just every once in a while to keep you at around 13. Oh me, oh my, does it feel like we've been here for just ages, really. But we can now cast statue form without the warning coming up, so that's kind of nice. I always take that as a nice little victory at the very least, as I accidentally IMB instead of fulminant prism, but hey, it all worked out. They all died anyway, so not the end of the world here. And okie dokes, where do we wish to go next? Unarmed combat, definitely looking a heck of a lot better. Could keep bringing it up to around like 12. Eventually, we'll be turning that son of a gun on and just leaving it on. Maybe dodging. I'm actually pretty a-okay for killing people right at this moment. What else could I do? Let's maybe start there because this will train up super fast with the +3 anyway. And yeah, are there any like spells I want to learn besides potentially and probably Stormform at some point here? Yeah, probably wouldn't even require too much air training to get that son of a gun kicking. Alternatively, we just train a bunch more transmutation, raise the spell power on all those, potentially get dragon form in the future as well, so that we just have the full selection at our disposal. Ah, now you are terrifying. Eruption and Pyroclastic Surge are both problematic, shall we say. How much health do you have? 67? So no matter what, that's a few fulminant prisms. Maybe one irradiate can do the trick if we roll well, if we get lucky. Do I dare? Oh wait, actually before I leave you. 2 pips of willpower means, yeah, no shot that I paralyze that son of gun, unfortunately. Let's just leave. Let's at least regenerate all of our magic. Nope, okay, that's not what I wanted here. More enemies is not the answer, shockingly enough. Can I just get like one of you? Just like a single new friend? Not into you know, making too many connections. I just wanted a couple friendly faces. Oh gosh, single volcanic eruption is gonna hurt real bad. And we need one more level before we get an extra life, eh? Hold up. That wasn't too bad. We got very lucky. I should be explicitly clear that I am aware that that was very much a fortuitous turn of events in terms of only getting one lava pool and that son of a gun walking close enough to get sucker punched. But I'll take it. I need all the luck I can get. Better to be good than lucky, but if I have to go for it, then I might as well be lucky and bad instead of just bad and unlucky, you know? Seems like a fairly simple calculus. Yeah, perfect. Actually, great time to become standard cat form. I will just walk away from this situation. Wonderful. Should also get that mouse out of there. And anyone? Any takers? Any comers? Hey, I knew you'd be back. Let's see. If I run upstairs, perfect timing, by the way. Jeez Louise. Heal up. No, you didn't. I was kind of hoping you'd step towards me, honestly. Maybe we head to this stairwell. We tried this from another angle where I'm not a stone. Yeah, there we go. Cat form. Oh, no, I don't like walking around in cat form, though. That is scurry stuff, to say the least. I guess we can start leaving minefields here. And that should do the trick for you, my friend. Wonderful. Hi there, my extremely accurate marksman. Always love those sharpshooters showing up. Just perfect, really, just ideal. But maybe, just maybe. Ooh, we can get them in a slightly better spot for us. Get absolutely steamrolled, my friend. Beautiful. That's what we're talking about. And, I mean, a decent amount of the level has been coming out. I'm still worried that we're not even close to the full scale and power of what's to come out of the final vault section here. It's always more than one would think, unfortunately, is the general trend that I've seen in my experiences with the game, but doesn't mean it's unbearable. Mostly a question of how long it'll take, because I was planning on, like, oh yeah, might as well at least get the snake rune before we log off for the night. And then it took way longer than expected to get this far. But that might be fine. We still have a few minutes here, and we're on the cusp, we're on the verge of greatness, really. Okay, definitely don't fight you while I'm just in standard baby cat form. You, my friend, you could come right this way. Perfect. Don't even have to deal with irradiate every time anymore, so that's kind of nice. And similarly, we will murder you. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Guess it's time for the fun stuff, eh? How many friends are still remain? Okay, you can come right this way. Okay, well that got a lot worse very quickly. Oof. Well, I definitely can't just take any steps. I can't walk anywhere. That is fairly safe to say, at the very least here. So, what can I do? Can chain blinks and potentially make it out. It's still no guarantee. Oh, I'm not even... Okay, there's still continue. I realized we could have still taken another shot and died right there, but... Okay, we've settled again. Let's go to this mode before I do anything stupid, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So still in range. I could blink down here and then chain blink to here. That was the chain blink plan, but that uses up all of our remaining blink scrolls. I mean, at the end of the day, summoning or butterflies doesn't save us because these sons of guns have portal projectile, you know, just to really ruin our day here. I could drink a health potion, but seeing how much health we lost this turn, I don't think that that's going to be the solution that we're hoping for. Alternatively, I could blink just down to here, drink a heal wounds, read a teleport, and hope we land somewhere good. We do have, you know, about a quarter of the area that would be problematic, shall we say. And the rest of this is looking quite wonderful this time of year, really. Oh, I just realized if we had slightly more health, then we could do a Divine Exegesis into something like Polar Vortex or Firestorm and just murder all of you. That would be nice. It's a pretty sweet dream, at least. But okie dokes. Let's start off with teleport. Or a blink, I should say. And then it's like a 37, no, it's a 7% chance to paralyze you. Okay, no, that's not in the cards for us. We have a lot of haste. Heal wounds. Haste. That's way better than teleport. A bit more wasteful for sure, but I'm okay with that. That is a risk that I am willing to make. And perfect. Just walk away from you, my friend. Oh me, oh my. Only came close to dying. How about that? Okay, if we're in standard cat form, we're like slightly better off in some respects. You can't kill me in one turn, right? You fire pretty dang fast. 12 extra damage, 29 damage with weapon. Oh, and you're smart enough to step... What the heck? Who trained these sharpshooters? How do they know the secrets to the ways here? Okay, you have to be irradiated immediately. I'm gonna walk away for far longer than I should. Gosh darn it. Do still have a blinking, so that's nice. Oh, but we could die in one turn with these sons of guns, so probably should use said blinking. And then we're out of escapes, though. We're out of options. Again, probably should have just used Divine Exegesis slightly earlier to murder this son of a gun where they stood instead of circling around the pillar until we're just in the same situation, but worse. That doesn't seem ideal. Is there an avenue for getting out of here without using my blink scroll? I I mean, technically, always, yes. There's always an avenue. You just get that 1% chance 7 times in a row, and boy howdy, you've done it. But let's play it safe here. And even that's only relatively safe because we still could have taken some nasty damage there. And let's see, spell levels, only 1 remaining. I'm thinking about just learning Manifold Assault. I think I need some element free, some non-elemental. There we go, that's a better way of putting it. Some non-elemental AoE. Otherwise, this is just gonna be Definition of Insanity style shenanigans. Ooh, okay. Yes. Come to me. You really lost me? Oh. Sounds like my doggo's outside. Nice. Not too shabby. Okay, we managed to take care of those sons of guns. Way more trouble than it was worth. But we got there, and that's the important part. Maybe that was everyone. Maybe the rest of this area is just like an empty wasteland that we can just freely explore, take whatever we need, whatever we want. Wouldn't that be nice? Should be able to take an anaconda now. Okay, even you. Let's actually leave statue form so that we have the speed and the need for it as well. Okay, gosh darn it, you're hasted. That's less than ideal. Am I still faster than you though? Oh, it's kind of embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Not that you should be embarrassed. Like, yeah, don't judge yourself by my measures by any stretch of the imagination, Nagaraja. You should be proud of yourself and proud of your doubling of your speed or what have you. Okie dokes. Who else? Probably still way more than I would like there to be. But it's getting close. Oh my gosh. Never mind. We've done it. There we go. At least got 1 rune for the evening, because this is, unfortunately, where we're going to be signing off for the night. Oh, me oh my, Fuzz. You somehow have done it. I mean, to be fair, we have burned like 5 blink scrolls. Too many. Too many is the answer. But we are at a decent place now. We have statue form. We have OTR and Ignite Poison for dealing with the majority of floors in terms of AoE. Obviously wasn't great for Snake, but we made it through Snake without any real AoE. Fulton Prism, of course, does kind of count, but a bit conditional and a bit scary to use because of how much noise it makes. So yeah, definitely happy with that one. I don't know what we'll be hoping for in the future. Maybe getting Stormform online. Manifold Assault almost definitely coming in at some stage here. You gotta take advantage of those claws that the cats start out with. Pretty huge unarmed combat bonus. But hey, I guess I can hum and haw, I can wish and wonder all I want here. But at the end of the day, who knows what the dungeon has in store, so that's just gonna have to wait for next Sunday when we jump back into things. Of course, before then, we will be back on Wednesday to play a bit more Cult of the Lamb. We finally made some sweet progress in that game last time around, so I'm hoping to continue that trajectory and keep it going. But regardless, I, of course, am extremely appreciative of all of you lovely folks for coming on by and hanging out, whether you were joining us in chat here, if you're just one of the many lurking in the background, or if you're watching this later down the road through the VODs or YouTube, then thank you to each and every one of you. I very much enjoy doing this, even though on certain days, like even to be completely honest, today, I didn't really feel like streaming, but as soon as I start, I have a heck of a time. And I enjoy chatting with all of you lovely folks too. So thank you for that. Definitely helps out. Nice capstone to the weekend here. But of course, we will do a quick check to see who else is live at the moment, see if there's someone we can shoot a raid off to. I don't currently have my laptop situated, so I'm gonna have to check manually here, and it does look like Arbuns is currently playing some Yakuza. So let's shoot a raid off over that way. Always a good time. Definitely come on by, say hello. Ari is a wonderful individual, so stick around and have some fun over on that side of things. And yeah, I guess we'll start to get this all queued up. And that's that. So regardless of all of my terrible decisions in the game and incessant yabbering on here at the end of the day, I do of course hope that you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you, and I definitely hope to see you again soon. I'll see ya.